Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. Thanks again for watching. It's Thursday the 24th of July. Now I left you with a little bit of a tease yesterday, didn't I, when I mentioned about the CFS and the longer ranges going through the rest of August. So I'm going to put you out your misery today and show you what's going on and what the CFS MJO is indicating. I know you've been hanging on that long just to find out what I was going to say, haven't you? Come on, at least you could entertain me. First up, though, quick look through the charts for the next few days. There's today, high pressure up towards the northeast. We've got this northeasterly flow affecting all parts. Trough off towards the southwest, producing one or two hefty showers. Ireland, South Wales and southwest parts of England at the moment. Through Friday, that northeasterly flow prevails. I think more of a risk of some showers across many central and eastern areas on Friday, also across central Scotland. And for Saturday, starting to see some fronts just brushing into the west of Scotland, west of Ireland, bringing rain here. But some pretty heavy showers across Scotland on Saturday. One or two across Wales and southwest England. Two, perhaps an odd one, across East Anglia and the southeast. But we're still staying very warm and dry for most. Change on Sunday though, low pressure drifting down the North Sea on Sunday brings in this northwesterly flow, cooler northwesterly flow, taking cloud and also some rain and some showers with it. And there's a sight we haven't seen for some time. That's the forecast 500 millibar height for midday on Sunday. And been a while since we've seen a little area of low heights like that across the country. That's what's going to be producing more unsettled conditions though during Sunday, and certainly cooler conditions too. Monday, probably dry for most, northerly flow bringing cooler weather as well. Excuse me, one or two showers affecting northern and eastern coast of the country, but generally for most it's dry, bright and sunny, especially in the shelter of that wind. And then for Tuesday, back into the northwest, weak front just bringing some spots of rain to northern and western Scotland, northern and western Ireland, but a ridge of high pressure for most brings a generally dry day, although with some cloud and some sunny spells. And then Wednesday looks like we're into showers again, some pretty hefty showers across the north and the west, although I have to say the jury is out on this one as to exactly how this develops. But again, you see pressure 1020 millibars, so still fairly high across the whole of the country, and I think probably going back into warmer conditions too. Now that's how the GFS sees the 500 millibar height anomaly from day 1 to 4. So this is ending late on Sunday, and you can see still look heights above normal across much of the UK and all the areas towards the north of the UK as well, centred over this Scandinavian high you see there. Days 5 to 8, so this is going through from next Monday through to the end of Thursday, and a bit of a change look. Bigger ridge building out towards the east, still got the high, towards the west, still got the high off towards the east, but you notice here, look, the trough through the UK bringing us back into nearer normal heights. So this kind of hint of the heights falling during next week, tending to show the risk of not unsettled conditions, but more mixed conditions and increased risk of showers during next week. And the mean for the whole week just looking like that. Generally it's above normal, but as we've seen, tending to fall late on. And there's no doubt, look, there is this trough here, this trough line lying through the country just there. So, onto the fabled MJO then. This is the prediction from the CFS. Very interesting to see what's happening here. Look, we're coming out of phase 7 into phase 8 around the 6th of August, and then from phase 8 into phase 1 around about the 13th, and then coming out of phase 1 into phase 2 around the 19th of August. A really strong signal, and each of the runs there are shown by different colours, and you can see just how close together they are, what good agreement there is that this is the way these phases are going to pan out. So exactly what do those phases mean? Well, these are typical phase 8 conditions, and hey ho, look what's going on here. We've got higher than normal heights off towards the west. We've got the trough, look, through the UK with below normal heights across the UK. So this is indicating this idea of more mixed, I suppose we can say, unsettled conditions building in here as we go into phase 8, which is predicted to be about the 5th or the 6th of August. So slipping into that phase. And then remember getting into phase 1 around the 13th. And here's how phase 1 typically looks. Look, higher than normal heights up towards the north, lower than normal down towards the south and the east. So this is where we get low pressure and a northeasterly flow coming down through the country, affecting East Anglia and the southeast, bringing the risk of thunderstorms there, but dry towards the north and the west as that high builds in. Then slipping into phase 2 around the 19th of August, remember, higher than normal heights staying up towards the north. Look, we get this trough out towards the east and towards the west. So what tends to happen is that we get this east to northeasterly flow across the country with near normal heights, but it's coming in from the east or the northeast. So that tends to keep northern western areas generally dry, but what it doesn't do is prevent little areas of low pressure spinning up down towards the south, bringing more unsettled conditions there. So I think what we have to pick out from this is that these different phases are going to be setting in, and it looks as if probably despite what could be quite a good start to August, it actually looks as if we do go into more unsettled conditions, particularly in the first part of the month, before we then stay into this east-northeasterly, with the south and the east always tending to see most of that rain as those northeasterlies set in. Scotland and Ireland look to be most favoured with drier conditions. And then towards the end of the month, probably all areas getting into this sort of east-northeasterly flow. Again, it's down towards the south where we seem to see the focus of the rainfall, with more northern areas tending to stay on the dry side. But as for temperatures, well, they're probably going to be near normal, perhaps cool at times, because of that northeasterly direction. If there's more east to east, southeasterly in them, then of course it's warmer. But generally it looks as if with that northeasterly flow, temperatures could be around about normal, or perhaps, like I say, cool, particularly on those eastern coasts, but certainly warmer out towards the west. So it's not looking a washout by any means, and it's not looking horrendous. You know, we're not back to 2012 standards by the looks of things. It's not looking like a heat wave, but actually I think we've probably got to give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10 overall across the northern and western parts of the country, perhaps a 5 out of 10 towards the south and the east, where we need to watch for those increased rainfall amounts. Of course, keep you updated right the way through here at weatherweb.net. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to tell your friends about us, and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.